Hello and welcome to the fishing place. That didn't start off well. Anyway, this is a video of us at the pool. First part of a, well, I say first part, yeah, first part of a two-part scene. Been fishing for the past 2 days and we're pretty knackered. If you came here from my dad's commentary, well done, you made the right choice. If not, check his out over here. Also, there's up here is the second part, my commentary. Yeah, that's Meepal, which has got 3 lakes there. There's the one we went to, which is Lake A. There's also a piping lake. That's not, it's a stock lake. Pond rather, sorry. And Lake B, which has got bigger fish, which as you should probably see in the next video, it's very unlikely. And a link to our website is down here, which you should definitely check out. Keep up to date with all of our adventures, how we fish, when we fish, what sort of fish we do, and what sort of fishing we do, and what sort of fish we catch. So it started off a bit slow with the pool, but we later on got some fish, not very good size, but we were having a bad day, and they were nice fish. They look nice, and you'll see them. Hopefully we put them together okay. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Check out all 4 links, and I hope to see you in another video. See you later. So I'm into my first fish here. So I'm just reeling it in now. It's been a long day. Hadn't caught anything up until now, which was about 4 hours or so. A bit hectic. So this one, if I remember correctly, is, yep, it's decent size, especially for the pool. It's normally a bit smaller at the pool. Well, it's normally about that size really, but for today they were all quite small. I was having a bit of trouble with it, so I had to ask Dad to get the disgorger for me, and he did take a little while, but that's because he couldn't hear me properly because of the wind, as you can see. So I'm just getting it out. Dad's just pouring some water on it just to make it a bit calmer and give us a bit more time with it. So that's me with the fish, and telling Dad to get my camera so that he can take some stills, which there's one. And this is me into my second fish. This was a little while after my first one, about half hour I think, before it started picking up. So that was an easy one to unhook, but it was a bit lively, as you can see. Gave me a bit of trouble picking it up, and it's a lovely colour on the tail actually. I really like the colour of its tail. It was a very nice fish, very nice looking, not size wise, but it was a nice looking fish. There you go. Oh, me being miserable. So this is Dad into his first fish, fighting quite a bit, as you can see by the rod, but he can't really reel with the fight. He has trouble keeping that up. It was, again, decent size. He's just unhooking it now. We've kept the disgorger on the mat just in case that he didn't have to use it this time. Lovely common, nice. It's a decent size, yeah. And I'm just taking the stills now. So yeah, that was a nice looking fish. There you go. And some stills. This is my third fish. Dad just making sure his rod isn't going off as well. Flapped a lot in the net actually, quite a surprising amount, sorry. So, oh, me looking miserable again. I am happy, honest. So I'm just unhooking it now. This one actually opened its mouth, as you can see, and so unhooking that was just easy. I got a hold of the hook and it just opened its mouth for me to take it out. It was a bit hard to grab a hold of because its tail kept trying to whip, but it's a nice shape. It's a nice little shape. But it kept trying to not really spasm, but just try and stay in the same position. To what's the word? Don't know. Me making sure that Dad's rod isn't going off. There's me. That's a nice picture. I like that one. It's just me into my 4th fish. I think this one took me a while to get in because I was on pretty much the other side of the lake. And then when it got close in, it did try and fight me going into the net. But we did get it. There we go. Again, decent size for the pool. Not too big, not too small. Nope. Bit of a fighter. Looks a bit smaller in my hands, but it wasn't that small. So, again, really good, nice colour on the tail. I didn't really notice it until like this session, how nice of a tail they have. There we go. Lovely fish. Really nice scale pattern, really. So it was quite calm actually. That one. It was very calm actually. There we go. And Dad into his 2nd fish. Excuse me if I get some of these numbers wrong. I think this is the 2nd. Yeah, must be. With a guy looking round the lake in the background. My expert netting skills. Here we go, beautiful. Why is this not speeded up? It's a little odd. Oh well. Yeah, that's why. The fish actually unhooked itself before I got into the, before I netted it. So I tried to unhook it out of the net, but the clip had gotten stuck in the net, so Dad had to come along and do that. Just giving it a bit of water, because of course it was out for a little while. We were trying to get the clip out of the net. This was a nice dark common. It's really nice, as you can see. Lovely colour. Full scaled. Very nice. Stuck out its fins for us. Lovely. Just me getting the camera. But it's really nice looking fish, that one. I do like the dark commons. They look, I just think they look amazing. So just putting that back. And I just wanted to film it because, like I said, I do like the dark commons. You can see it under the water, which I really liked. You could actually see it for longer than we could because the reflection off the water doesn't turn up as... Oh, there we go, lovely. Yeah, the reflection doesn't turn up as much. Dad's 3rd fish. Yep. This was... I can't remember it. It was, looks like it fought well. It seemed to be a bit jittery. There we go. It's alright size, yeah. So yeah, it was a nice looking fish, I think. There we go. Have a little zoom in. Ooh, yeah, that's lovely scales. I like his face. It's just typical carp with the wide eyes, like, what are you doing, human? And all the rest of it. By this time Dad was getting a little bit tired, so he couldn't really get down properly. I mean, we weren't properly tired by this point, but it was starting to get a bit extended. Oh, bit of a fight in him still. Oh, a lot of fight still left in him. So, oh. Come on, Dad, you can pick him up. There we go. I think he actually drops this one onto the mat. But yeah, he's got a bit of damage on his scales. Oh no, must have been the other one. That would be fish. My 5th fish, I think. Yes, it must be. This one was just your typical fight, just keeping the tension, slowly bringing it up, and then just reeling it back. It was same old. Yeah. Similar to, you know, most fights, very typical, but nice all the same. I'm just unhooking it now. I did cut a bit out because it was just the camera just stayed in that position without me down here or whatever, so I cut that out so you didn't have to watch just a lake going by, whatever. There we go. A little bit of fight left in him. We'll soon whittle that out though. There we go. Little bit of manhandling. There we go. Nice little fishy. Just putting him back by hand. Oh. So this is me just setting it back up now. Try to get it into the bloody bucket. There we go, just getting the glug. And that's the fish. So I'm using strawberry kick. I think it's kick. It's a smoky strawberry. So I just put a bit. I just put that on the pellet so it absorbed it. I put a bit of sprinkle into the mould, and then just a little bit of the glug. This glug's really good because it gives a smoky effect and clouds up the water really nicely with a nice attractant. I do like that glug. And then just covering the rest of the mould with pellets, grabbing my method and squeezing it down, but Dad's just got a bite, so I had to put it down and change the camera angle. There we go. Into his fourth. Yeah, fourth must be. Yep, no, it's third. It's fourth. The nice sized fish, yeah, for the pool. So there we go. Ooh. Bit of a flapper. There we go. Oh, bit of unfocusing there. Jeez. So very much of a flapper. There we go. But a nice fish. Nice. That's where he dropped it on. But that's what's good with the mat, is that Dad can drop it and the fish is fine, because it's a nice soft landing, and that's what the mat's built for. So it's really good for Dad. So it's just me finishing off, just getting that out of the way so the clip doesn't get crushed in the mould, just squeezing down the pellets nice and hard, and then with this mould you just push on that back bit there, it just pops straight out. It's a good thing about that mould is it's universal. And then this is me casting it out. I did get it where I was aiming for. I'm very proud of my feeder casting with the casting with my feeder rod. I've had a lot of practice with it. It is my favourite rod by far. So just casting out, just saying about how I keep my hand just in front of the reel and then my other hand about halfway down the butt, and then just a nice relaxed cast to the middle of the lake. Very nice, very easy. Just putting it down onto the rest, and while the method feeder is dropping to the bottom, I'm just going to pulse some pellets out using high attract carp pellets like my hook bait. But the difference is that my hook bait has got glug on it, so it's more attractive to any fish that comes along for those free pellets. So I'm just tightened up a clip, and I'm into my 6th fish. I think, yeah, must be. So yeah, by this time we were getting a bit tired, so Dad did have to use his stick. Just reeling it in. This was soon after we stopped filming, I think, and Dad's just got a bite, so it was a good way to end it, because this is the last one. Dad's 5th and my 6th. So I've already unhooked mine. Dad's just now unhooking his. Oh, both trying to fight at the same time. So he's just unhooking his fish now, with me at the camera. We didn't get any stills of this because there was two. But it was a nice way. And if you look closely, although Dad's does look bigger, mine is probably bigger. I'm sure, when you take into account how fat mine was. Mine, his was bigger. So that was a nice way to end it, which we did because we were both getting tired and it had just started raining, so we didn't really want to be filming either, and we were both tired, as you can see, hobbles a bit. So yeah, thanks for watching, and hope to see you in the next one.